Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife and welcome to Google. I'm here on the Google campus in Mountain View, California. Had some extra time today, and you guys, it's such an iconic company, such an iconic place, even just like the culture they've made. I've heard about the Google bicycles and the food at Google and all of that kind of stuff. So have the opportunity today to come check it out, and I don't know what to expect, but I'm excited to bring you guys along. So I parked in one of their parking garages, which probably no surprise, the nicest parking garage I've ever parked in. I'll show it to you when we get back to the car. And now I am walking over to the Google Visitor Experience. I did have the option to take a free shuttle, but kind of I don't know, want to see a little bit more of the campus. And so I decided to walk. And look how beautiful it is. I'm glad I did. Everywhere I've gone so far has the little Android characters. Look how cool that is, and they're all in different like settings and spaces and designs. Very fun. And let me give you an idea of where we are and where we're going. So the Alta Garage down there, Google Employee and Visitor Parking is where I parked. The Googleplex, the famous Googleplex, all up over there. But then you can see all around, like every building in every direction is Google. It is just crazy. And the gradient canopy is where we are going. You can kind of see it over there. So excited to get closer and show you. Look at that, an entire fleet of Google bikes. There's even more over there. So these bikes you can just take and use all over the Google campus, which I actually think is pretty cool. I've seen a few people riding them around the campus already today. I love that they do that. And it almost seems like every building has its own unique outdoor space. They're all colorful, they're all fun, obviously on a day like today when it's cloudy, a little bit rainy, not being used. But I definitely love just kind of the feel the spaces like this give the campus. And then you've got art like that guy. How cool is he? The closer we get, the cooler this building looks. We've made it to the gradient canopy for the Google Visitor Experience. The Google store's in there. They have a cafe. We're definitely gonna get lunch. Let's go check it out. As soon as you walk in, you are hit in the face with everything Google. Ooh, look, YouTube stuff. Okay, they actually have the bikes. How fun is that? Little versions of that. And of course, hats, shirts, socks, so much. And maybe one of the best baby onesies, Google. That's actually really funny. And of course, they have spaces with like every Google device you could imagine. And actually, I'm excited to show you guys who is back here. How many of you know Mychal the Librarian? Look who's here today. It's Mychal.
Let me drive the bus. Please, can I drive the bus?
This is the coolest thing. Sherri and I love Mychal. We started following him on TikTok. He is a librarian who just like, you guys, I'm gonna be very honest. He makes everybody love reading. So did I fangirl and have to get a photo? Yeah, for sure. And he was so nice. We actually got to talk for a little while. Highlight of my day for sure. Then they have this wall. Look how beautiful it is. Just kind of curves all the way around. And it doesn't necessarily tell the Google story, but it talks a little bit more just about Google and the kind of things that they do. It talks about accessibility, talks about some of the technology that Google has created, the use of Chromebooks in schools, helping every student and educator pursue their personal potential. So you can scan to learn about Google for education. It's actually pretty neat. I have made my purchases. I got to meet Mychal. Now it's lunchtime. Let's go to the cafe. So attached to the cafe is what is called the Huddle, and it is a kind of like a community event space. You can see they have the "What are you grateful for?" thing here. You can write stuff on there, and they do different events in here, different kind of learning classes. It's a very cool space. You can see just tap into your curiosity, just different coloring sheets. Over here, the upcoming events, they have a pixel photo walk, a Wellness Wednesday, meeting stress through senses, an upcycled succulent workshop. So a little bit of everything happening in this space. And then they also have a little pop-up space where they can have different people come in and set up. You can see it's not a huge space. I think it's pretty cool. Moment Marketplace is a new storefront concept featuring locally made and locally designed goods from over 75 makers and artists. Every 3 months, we'll bring in a new theme to its storefront featuring products and one-of-a-kind pieces carefully curated. So the current theme is clay and craft. I did not know this was here. Super cool. And they even highlight the different makers up there, a QR code that takes you to their socials, their website. All right, Google, well done. So you can see we got the coffee shop over there in the corner, and then over here is where we order food. So let's go see what we got today. Okay, you can see salads, sandwiches, small bites, coffee, specialty beverages. Also, I love that it says we proudly support local California businesses, and then they have them listed there. It's pretty awesome. Look how good. They have an olive focaccia. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie, the cupcakes look pretty amazing as well. It just keeps going. Oh my gosh, they have an apple raisin Danish, chocolate croissant. Look at the dark chocolate brownie. It all looks so good. Lunch is served. I went with the tomato soup, which looks amazing. The ham and cheese baguette came with a pickle and a brownie, and then I also got an iced coffee to drink. And it's iced coffee with I think they said a honey syrup that is so good. So I just left the Gradient campus, had lunch, which was amazing, no surprise. And if you look on the roof, I think they call it something like dragon scale. That roofing is actually all solar panels. And you can see how they overlap so that no rain gets in, no wind gets in. And because of the curvature of the roof, it catches the sun at all different angles. And now I'm just gonna take a little bit of time and walk around the Google campus. And the first thing I wanted to check out, whoa. This is cool. You can see lots of green space here on the campus. In fact, it's kind of interesting because like right where I am, yes, you can see the building over there. And if you look around, there are, you know, the tops of other buildings through some trees. You can hear some construction work up over there. But it doesn't feel like I'm on the campus of some gigantic corporation. It's not like it's all concrete and paved, which I actually really like. I love that there's still a lot of like natural space here. And I do have to say, every person I encountered today was just so nice. I wouldn't expect anything different, but from workers in the cafe to people I met at Mychal's event, to the people in the Google store, just like super helpful. A lot of them asked like, where are you from? Like, how long have you been here? Is this your first time here? Do you have any questions you can answer? Or do I have any questions they can answer? No one is asking me questions. So just a great experience here at Google. There you go, there's a better view of that roof. All solar panels. What a cool design. I will say, driving up, seeing it, it's like very impressive. And just more proof you never know what to expect with Google, because there is a dinosaur and there is a sand volleyball court. What? You have a sand volleyball court at work? And the Google bike, or the G-bike thing, really is real. Like, I've seen several of them just around the campus. I'm almost back to the parking garage where I parked at, and just for context, I want to show you, look, it goes all the way down there, and it's a really beautiful pattern on the side of the building. But when I get up close, I want to show you what it's actually made of, because it's pretty crazy. So that pattern is actually a bunch of individual different colored panels. And if you can see over here, I'm going to stop for a second. Do you see how it's kind of moving in the wind a little? Here, let me zoom in. See how it's kind of moving a little? That's because each of the panels hangs loose, like it's attached to the top but not at the bottom. And I can't even tell you, I mean, thousands and thousands of these panels. And so it's so cool because it's a really neat design, obviously, but then it's like the entire thing changes. Look at that as the wind blows. This is the inside of the parking garage again. It's just so ridiculously nice. All right, that was super fun. I'm so glad that I took the time to go do that today. Now, why in the world am I here? Well, you guys know I was in San Francisco last week for work. I have to be in Cupertino tomorrow, and then I fly out of San Jose on Monday. So I had this kind of like break between, and as I was going from San Francisco down to, I think I'm actually staying in Sunnyvale the next couple of nights, which is in the area. I thought, you know what? How cool would it be to go check out Google? And I'm so glad that I did. Had the best experience. Not gonna lie, seeing Mychal was the highlight of the whole thing for me. That, crazy. So cool. So now we're gonna go check in our hotel and figure out what the heck we're doing for the rest of the day. All right, made it to my hotel. Got my bags and stuff here. Let's go get checked in. I am all checked in, which feels nice. I'll give you a quick room tour. It's gonna be a short one though, because it's a pretty small room. I just booked the cheapest room they have. I'm only here for 2 nights, and this will definitely work. So when you first walk in, you can see, got the bed right there. Lofts tend to have more of a modern, clean vibe, which is actually what I like about them. Queen size bed. You can see we got a coffee maker over there, which is nice. Over here, we'll go to the bathroom in a second. You can see we've got the desk area. We've got a TV. We do have a full mirror right there, which I like. And then in here, we've got ironing board, safe, hangers, 2 bottles of water, which was nice. And then in here, you can see the bathroom's got the sliding glass door, which I feel like has become the new norm in hotels. And a nice bathroom, actually, kind of a nice big bathroom, which is cool. Awesome shower right there. Gigantic mirror, great vlogging bathroom lighting. And then right over here, just a little sitting area. This looks out at, I don't know, it's like a little walkway or something. So we're probably going to close that bad boy just for privacy reasons. And that's really cute. When you close it down, it says good night in different languages at the top. That's fun. So, boom, there you go. Room tour. It was one of the cheapest hotels in the area. They had availability. I've always had good experiences with loft hotels. They do have, maybe I've shared this in vlogs before, I am a sucker for a free breakfast. Continental breakfast, I don't care if it's a banana and an apple, I don't care if it's like one of those waffle bars, whatever it is, for some reason, I love a hotel with a free breakfast, and they have that here. Also free parking. And some of the hotels I was looking at in the area, parking was not free. So this checked all of the boxes. This is gonna be home for the next 2 days. Now, I do have a little bit of work that I need to get done. So I'm gonna try to find a coffee shop nearby that I can walk to. So let's do that. I realized I never showed you what I got at the Google store. So let me give you a quick haul. I got this YouTube beanie, which I love. I got 3 pens. One of them has just like that classic Google logo on it. And then I got 2 YouTube pens that I think are fun. They say on one side, like and subscribe with a little thumbs up. And then the other side, the YouTube logo. And they're just little like twist pens like that. Very fun. I got a notebook, which has, can't really see it, the YouTube logo on the front. And inside it is just lined. And then I got another notebook, just a Google notebook. So that's my little haul. And this is insanely clever. So the bottom of the bag, you know how sometimes there's like a piece of cardboard to keep it in place? Well, they have that, but look at this. It says, greetings from the Google store, wish you were here. When you turn it over, they're postcards. So all you do is like pop that out, and the bottom of the bag becomes a usable postcard. Genius. Just left the hotel in search of a coffee shop, kind of the area around. I don't know what that building is. Pretty big. There's like a movie theater and a Target down there, but I think we're going this way. Well, I have reached historic Murphy Avenue, and this looks like an area I definitely want to come back and check out tonight. Wait a second, is that a tattoo shop? Okay, not what I'm here for. Oh wait, but look right next to it. The Bean Scene Cafe. The stars are aligning, friends. Okay, so I spent about 2 hours in that coffee shop. Got a bunch of stuff done. Actually, I got more done than I think I was expecting to, so I feel great about that. I just stepped outside and it's somewhere between raining and sprinkling. It's not like a downpour, but it's definitely more than a sprinkle. Let me show you. Don't know if the camera's picking it up, although I can definitely see water on the lens. I'm glad I brought a raincoat on this trip. And the street is pretty great. I bet in the summertime, this is a lot of fun. It was actually funny back there. There was a Italian restaurant, which was right next to a Thai restaurant, which was right next to a Mexican restaurant, which was right next to a Persian restaurant. So a little bit of everything to eat right here. Ooh, a tap room. I'm gonna have to visit that. Okay, I'm so confused by this town. It's super nice, but there are so many restaurants here, you guys. Like, it is, the whole street is just like restaurant, 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 restaurant. It's crazy. So if you're looking for places to eat, Sunnyvale, California is for sure the spot to go. I came back to my hotel room for just a little bit. I've been hanging out here, and me, always up for an adventure, I spotted a ticket to an NHL game tonight. The San Jose Sharks are playing, and their stadium is not too far from here. Their arena is not too far from here, and I love hockey. I grew up playing hockey. I grew up watching hockey. I am a Seattle Kraken fan, but two of my dear, dear friends, Cam and Laura Jackson, are San Jose Sharks fans. So for tonight, I'm gonna put on my Sharks hat, not literally my Sharks hats, I don't have one, but I'm gonna be a Sharks fan tonight as they play the Minnesota Wild. Now the Sharks are the worst team in the NHL this year. Like, their record, I think they have 19 wins. I'm hoping I am the good luck that gives them win number 20 this season. I was able to get a super cheap ticket. It's like a standing room only ticket at the top of the arena, but it was $35. $35 to go to a professional sports game? That's crazy. So, very, very excited. I haven't been to a pro hockey game in a long time. So, looking forward to going. I was thinking about driving down there, but stadium traffic can always be crazy, especially in a new town that, like, I've never been to before. So I'm actually gonna catch a Lyft, head down to the stadium. I wanna grab dinner when I'm down there. I haven't eaten yet, so I need to get food, watch some hockey, and I'm gonna bring you guys along. So let's go. All right, my Lyft is on the way, and I'm actually really looking forward to this game. You know, when the Sharks entered the NHL, I was like 11 or 12 years old, and I remember thinking they were the coolest team because of their colors. Like, that teal or that blue color and black, it was just like, it was so cool. Their shark logo biting through the hockey stick, oh, stop. So, I'm actually really looking forward to tonight. Okay, so I just got dropped off by my Lyft, walking up to the arena right now. You can see it right here on the right. See, it's fan appreciation night, so they're giving out shirts here. So the first thing I like to do when I get into a new arena or a place I've never been before is do a lap. Just kind of see what it's like, see everything I can. You see, we got, ooh, Craft Beer Central, talking my language. So here we go, first view of the ice. You can see the teams down there warming up. Wow, very, very cool. Oh, I see the section I'm in, 225, way, way, way over there. Any arena that has sushi is all right with me. All right, so here I am, my view for the game. So my standing room ticket has to be behind this white line right here, but there's this table here, so I'm gonna use it for as long as I can. Not bad for $35. Here's the fan appreciation night shirt they were giving out when I came in. I think it's pretty awesome, actually. You can see it has the date on here, 2024. And I, obviously, will not wear this since I'm not a Sharks fan. However, I'm gonna mail this to my friends Cam and Laura because I think they'll appreciate it much more than me. Wait a second, their mascot is called Sharky. Kind of love that. So all of the lights that are flickering, it looks like the wristbands they give out at concerts. But these lights are actually built onto the seats in the arena. And maybe that's a common thing nowadays. I've never seen it before. And it's really, really cool. And can we talk about the giant shark head with the red glowing eyes they lower so all of the Sharks players can skate through, come down to the ice? That's pretty cool. End of period one, Minnesota Wild up 2-1. It has been actually a really fun game so far. I gotta say, I'm super impressed by Sharks fans for a couple of reasons. Number one, they're just all really nice. Number two, their team is in last place in the entire NHL, and the arena is still packed. I very much respect and appreciate the dedication of a fan base, even when there's not success. So, kudos, San Jose Sharks fans. Also, their arena is really great. Well, the game is over. It was a fun game, but it was an ugly game if you are a San Jose fan. Kind of a blowout, but I had so much fun. Now, I'm walking away from the stadium. I literally have no idea where I'm going. I'm kind of hungry. I didn't really eat much at the game, so let's go figure it out. Whenever I don't know where I'm going, and I'm trying to find food or things that may be open, I always walk toward like a downtown area. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So I found this little food hall that has lots of restaurants kind of around the outside, couple bars, and I grabbed a pizza. Look how good that looks. This is where I ate, the San Pedro Square Market, and it was awesome. There's tons of outdoor space over there, obviously tons of outdoor space over here as well. So glad I stumbled on this place. And just like that, I have made it back to my hotel. I had the most fun Lyft driver on my ride here. He was fascinated that I was from Alaska and had, like, if it was a 20-minute drive, probably 15-minute drive from San Jose to my hotel, he had 15 minutes of questions non-stop. He wanted to know about the Northern Lights. He wanted to know about seafood. He wanted to know about, like, flight time to get there, how much the tickets were. I loved it. He just absolutely, like, question after question. It was so much fun. What a nice guy. Today was great. Today was the most random day. I started my day in San Francisco. I went and picked up my rental car, checked out of the Hotel Nico. I've been at for the last 5 nights, and then stopped, obviously, as you saw, at Google, and then came here, checked in the hotel, and then an NHL game. That is so random, and I loved it. Google was really cool. I really loved getting to see that space. Obviously, it's one of those just like most iconic companies in the world. And I've heard so much about the culture they have there, just the fun they build into their work environment, and to get to see some of that stuff firsthand was really cool. I loved it. The game tonight was so much fun. Again, if you're a San Jose Sharks fan, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you have so much to be proud of because the arena was amazing. Your fan base is amazing. I love how loyal they are. Even in the third period, I think they were down 5-2. At this point, they start doing the wave and everybody's getting into it and there's excitement and noise. I have been to some professional sporting events where if their team is losing that bad late in the game, everyone leaves. And I don't know, I had so much fun. So a very, very random vlog. I am in Cupertino tomorrow, and then I fly home on Monday. I'm not gonna vlog either of those days. I'm actually gonna put the camera away and just enjoy the last couple days I have here in the Bay Area. So the next time you see me, I will be home, well, fingers crossed, I will be home with Sherri Beth. Cannot wait to see her, miss her a whole bunch. And friends, thanks so much for hanging out with me, and we'll see you on the next LeggLife video.